And we are here with Miss Tate, Miss Michele Tate. She's a VP. I'm gonna let her explain who she is, and then you already know you guys are more than welcome to the Sling Smile Show. And you can download the app WeLoveRadio.com, and you can listen to the show live, and you can also listen to it on Facebook, TikTok, and all the social media platforms after we do this wonderful, wonderful interview. Okay? But yeah, so just stay tuned. Let me pop my drink. Okay. All right. And we're going to get started. Okay, Ms. Tate, let's go.
Hello. Hi, my name is Michele Tate, and I am the Vice President of Leasing for an amazing company called WARESPACE. We're a new concept out there with, I'm going to call it micro warehousing meets WeWorks.
Okay.
So we're a company designed to support small businesses of all kinds who need just smaller warehousing. They have smaller warehousing needs and possibly some shared spaces like office space
Yes.
for meetings and some workspaces. So it's way more than a public storage situation in that it's 24/7. And again, you can work within those spaces for as little as 300 square feet up to 2,000.
Oh, that is awesome. So what regions are they working in right now?
So we are all over the country, exploding everywhere. We have 25 projects in full swing and 30 more coming. Right now, the ones that I am currently working on are in Alexandria and Fort Lauderdale. Where else am I? I'm in Charlotte, heading to Plano, Texas, Denver, and LA, and Seattle, all within this year.
My bag's packed. I'm going with her.
That would be fun.
Okay. So I have a question.
Yes.
What inspired Warehouse Space mission to support entrepreneurs and small businesses?
That's a very good question. So our founders, Levi and Joseph, were very much into full swing into warehousing on a larger scale as brokers. And when the market started to shift, they were finding that more and more small businesses were coming to them and asking them for space. They were leasing 20,000 square feet and people were asking for 500 square feet.
Yeah.
And they found that they were saying no more often. They were saying yes. And they were also small business owners themselves. They're like, you know what, let's turn this into a yes. And so they started buying and developing, actually refurbishing old warehouses and turning them into these beautiful concepts where people love coming to work every day.
That's like a dream I used to have. I said I'm gonna get a warehouse and make little studios, and now they're doing it.
And
I said, look at this.
Yes,
This
should
is
have
the same.
pounced on that.
Yeah, but I didn't have the currency. So the next question is,
owners that are coming to me and looking for spaces, I'd say is a combination of some that are just nervous. They're afraid because of the COVID and different things that have impacted them in their lives and their businesses. Most of them, I would say, are coming from a place of a garage, a public storage space for $200, and they don't know how to make the investment and commitment.
Right.
So what we're here to do is to help them see how a small investment in this warehouse and having a brick and mortar address will actually help you propel your business further.
That is
that's
so
really the big
awesome.
big pieces.
Yeah, that is so awesome. So how does Warespaces help business owners scale without taking an overwhelming head course? How do they scale that with your company?
There are a couple of different things. The one really that we do very cool is to mitigate any risk or any risk the small business owner may feel when they're committing to real estate is how much space do I need? They usually don't know. They'll come this, they think they need 1,000 square feet, but if you're right sizing your space, maybe it's 400 square feet. So one of the things that we do is we commit when you do come into one of our communities that you're a part of the community, you're a member of the community. Instead of being attached to Suite A11, Warehouse A11, you'll be in A11 for a period of time, and then when you're ready to grow, or if you figure out how to reduce your footprint and you want to downsize, you can do that at any time during your lease with no risk, no penalty, no transfer fees. You just move to the new unit, paying the new.
That is better than living at the White House. That is nice.
They're not doing that in apartment communities, I can tell you that.
You got the WWF coming to the lawn, so
Yes.
I wonder how much space they run for that.
Right.
Okay, they could have used WareSpace. Really, that's awesome. So, what industries are growing what industries are growing the fastest within the WareSpace community?
I would say there is a lot of e-commerce that is happening right now. So there are a lot of little businesses that are emerging where they're making their own clothes. They have their own brands, candles and scents, and it's just really incredible and inspiring. Way better than you're going to find in some of the department stores out there, where you see like 8 different colors of the same shirt.
Yeah,
some really unique prints and.
I can imagine.
It's so hard to even describe.
I can imagine.
When you're walking through a WareSpace, it's like walking through a mall. So many different printers there with their products and just innovative ways of accomplishing things that you think about every day. Like, I wish there were a thing for that. We've got somebody for that around the corner in the C wing.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
The e-commerce market space.
Yes.
You can give that to him for free. Give that to your partners for free, and just put my name on it. Okay. What advice would you give someone starting a business with limited resources?
This is another thing, and I am saying it because I'm part of WareSpace, but I'm not just saying it because of WareSpace. But one of the beautiful things that I've seen happen since I've started here is, let's say we have a community with 120 units. In any given city, if you're one of the 120, you now have 119. I would say, and that's why 28% of our tenants actually wind up upscaling within 3 to 5 months, is because they wind up growing from within and blossoming out. What I'm getting to here is, if you're a small business, you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to get out there, surround yourself with people who are doing similar things and maybe a little bit more advanced or even behind you, so you're motivating one another and learning from one another.
Yes. So do you have motivational classes or groups while you're at the space? I know they've already got that going, don't they?
We do. We have a lot of plans for that underway with our new projects in particular. But what I'd say, one of the mainstays is that we do have networking events every single month with all of our tenants. And sometimes the tenants will stand up and they'll just tell their story. They'll tell their story to the other tenants. We have Small Business Association come in and talk about, raising capital. We have people within the space help you with your taxes during tax season. So,
So y'all are building a real WareSpace community, also a group where they can really, really flourish in their entrepreneurship. Like, that's awesome. I really think that's really awesome.
Like, every day you have somebody for that. Might not if you're from home. When you're in this community, there's always someone to help.
I called you because home, and I was like, I need to grow a little bit, because being at home, just knowing that the bedroom is another room and the TV is downstairs, you can go take a nap.
Yes, you can. But you can have a live studio audience, right?
I don't want them watching me sleep, but I've been doing this for a couple of months. I'm like, I need to get out of spaces. And that's what grabbed my eye. I was like, this is an awesome invention that someone actually is taking the time out to look for entrepreneurs in space. Because overhead right now so high, it does frighten a lot of people. And I know I shunned away from a lot of opportunities. And then when I told them my idea, they're like, oh, what's about my internet? Okay, there we go. So I have some personal leadership questions for you.
Okay.
What leadership lesson have you shaped in your career journey?
I would say so many things. I would say I'm just going to go with the guy here, because I know the question that you're asking, but what I'm inspired to respond with is a story about my mom.
Mom do.
Yes.
Okay.
My mom,
Okay.
in high school, she decided she wanted to move to Philadelphia, and she did. She took the bus up to Philadelphia,
So you're a
got a
Philly girl.
job, and yeah, she got a job. She actually re-registered herself in school and finished high school, and I mean, so many things. But I'm getting that foundation, that background. She's always been that type of individual out in society, and someone who just wants to help and cares and nurtures.
Right.
So she was a stay-at-home mom with us, but in everything she did, she was exhibiting leadership skills. So
Yeah.
we couldn't even go to the market with mom, where someone would inevitably think my mom was someone of responsibility at the supermarket, and one day I'm there with her, and someone comes over and everything to them on the best value for their
Always, and she taught you the
yes.
yeah, cause you watched, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Northerners more. Some more.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's just been inspiring to see how we all plug into the community, right?
Yes.
We all play our part. So she cooks, you know, that's
Yes.
her contribution, her
Yes.
love language.
Yes, yes,
Right.
yes.
On the phone with one of her friends one day, and actually you'll love this. She said that I was her sunshine.
Oh, sunshine. Oh, that's what we do.
That's what we do. So yeah, I think I was in kindergarten. I heard her say that I was her sunshine, and so I went to school the next day, and we were asked what we thought our mission was in life, and I said that it was my mission in life to inspire people to be happy, to spread happiness.
Yeah.
And so that's
your purpose.
That's what I do. I think that's my purpose.
Yes, yes,
Even
yes.
in business,
Yes.
we can be happy. It doesn't have to be filled with angst
No.
and fear. Let's be happy.
That energy of always open communities gather more resources to get more things, not the hustle and bustle and breaking yourself down and your hair falling out. And, you know, I did that. That's hard. No, too much. But that's what we do. And our energy needs to be kept in a sacred place. So
100%. Can I say something cliche? Yes, it's important. I have to remind myself every day. So I'm going to say this for all of us right now, because those of us that like to nourish, it's important that if the oxygen mask drops, we're putting it on ourselves first, because you can't help anyone else if you've passed out, right?
Yes.
And so we need to be very, very cautious and careful to make sure that self-preservation is there, so we can do more.
Do more to help until we in our assignment, because this is definitely our earthly assignment, and we will pass on.
That's
So
right.
I have another question.
Okay.
What legacy do you hope to leave through your work with Workspace?
The legacy that I hope to leave in my work with WorkSpace, that's a great question. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
I would say the legacy that I hope to leave is a path of our community members that move in, and they are scaling in a happy, positive way that is right for them, to the point that maybe it means that they have to rent their own or buy their own warehouse one day.
There you go.
So they're finding happiness with one another, happiness and joy in whatever success looks like for them. And for my team members, that we're creating harmony together, even in points. There are a lot of friction points when you're in corporate America, with different teams. And I would hope that people that I work with would look back and say, she was fun to work with. She listened. She helped us make it work together. Those sorts of things.
She was on the same smile show with the boss lady energy. That part. So how important is community collaboration? Workspace
Success. Collaboration is hypercritical in the success of any organization, in particular our organization. I would say, however, being an agent change management and handling that with the player is the element will help you propel your business.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, that's so true.
I'm going to change up one of my favorite quotes, which is, I'm going to say, when two in business always agree, one of them is necessary. Say when two women in business always agree.
Okay.
One of them is not necessary. Interesting way to look at business.
Yeah.
If we're coming in from two different angles, chances are
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle
Yeah.
is the right way. And even if it's not, if we're all willing to just get in the boat and row together and have not blind faith, but faith in one another,
That's right. We can build.
we're going to get way further than if we're
They burnt it down.
they burn it down in a day.
Yeah, they burnt it down in a day. Yes, but I understand the theory that you're talking. Like I have a theory too, where I always tell people, it's two sides of a story. Like, okay, it was a man. He had sandals, and he wanted to sell his sandals, so he hired two salesmen to go to Africa to sell the sandals, sell the shoes. One guy, he sent over there. The guy said, "Oh, I can't go to Africa. I can't sell anything because no one in Africa wears shoes." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he said he went back to the two men and said, "I can't do this job." So he sent the other guy over there, and the other guy said, "Oh my God, I'm making $1 million in Africa because no one wears shoes."
That's right.
That's the theory.
It's all in how you look.
It's all how
Half
you look
full,
at
half
it.
empty.
Yes,
Yes.
that's right.
I love it.
So I have another question. And how does Warehouse Space support women-owned and minority-owned businesses?
Okay. So WareSpace, well, we support all in particular on any grouping of businesses. But the one thing that I am happy and pleased to share that we do is we do support in the way that if you are a business that is making stickers, we order stickers.
That's nice. That's nice.
So
Yeah.
I had someone earlier call. This was great. They make fragrances. They make custom fragrances for business, and they were proposing a fragrance for WareSpace. And I was like, is this kind of like that new car smell? Is this going to be the new WareSpace, new warehouse fragrance?
Nice.
Or is it
Ooh,
the
I can
smell of
imagine
making
that.
money? Is that what it's going to be?
Yeah, moolah. Yes, I can see that too.
Yes.
Oh my God, so she must have a whole rack of different smells.
Yes.
I can imagine. I love smell good, so
Yes.
I might be interested.
Pretty-
her number.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right? To get back to your question, as an organization, we are very, very diverse in who and how we hire,
Okay.
and that makes me very proud.
Oh,
I love that about us.
yeah.
We have so many different types of people from different backgrounds, and
Yeah. It's like
fun.
what's it? The teacup? No, the part two of America.
right.
We are that. We are that. We are the pottery of America. Yeah. Why shouldn't that
Absolutely.
keep going in a different way, in a different generation?
Patchwork,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Amen. Right.
Yes,
That's
I grew up
what
in a
we do.
neighborhood like that, and that's the other thing that I just feel is really helped me propel in life and feel like I was very much a part of the melting pot, the American dream as it was intended to be with diversity.
Yeah.
So everyone in on my block and neighborhood, they were from different countries.
Yeah.
Everyone spoke different languages.
Yeah. I mean, when Christmas, a lot of Irish. You can taste everybody's food on every block.
Yeah.
So all types of foods.
Are you talking about Reading Terminal Market?
Yes,
or,
Lord.
Yes.
I gained 100 pounds just smelling through there.
Easy to do.
Yes, Lord. Oh my gosh. I remember the days. Yes. That's when I got my first my second promotional gig when I started doing promotions for a lot of celebrities. Yeah.
I love
I
that.
went to Philly and had a Philly cheesesteak. I said,
Yeah.
I can't do this no more ever. And I think I haven't did it in 30 years. I haven't been back to Philly since.
Oh, you
yeah.
need to come visit me.
Yeah, I do.
All
Kick
right.
the door down, everything. Me and Wu-Tang, yeah. But yeah, so let me ask you a question. How did you get here?
How did I get here? So, interestingly, if I can start this with, I was a chemistry major in college and I'm in real estate. So, question, some of it was luck and opportunity. I'd say a little luck and a little opportunity. So when I was in high school, my neighbor asked me if I could come do filing for them in their real estate office. Okay. I said, all right. For weekends, I went and got my papers. And
Yeah, I remember the papers.
Papers.
Yeah, the little recordings.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Not to date myself,
Yeah.
but so I'm there.
These youngins don't know nothing about that.
No.
They're like, green card. Yeah, we had to get a permit to work.
Right.
You guys is lucky.
Through the government. We had
Through the
permission
to work.
So yes, so I get my permit and I'm there filing every weekend. I'm kind of bored with it, but it's money. I have spending money. I can go have fun with my friends.
Buy your kids and stuff. Roller skating, yes, right. Go to the brick house.
That's right. I was the breakster.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we were having fun.
And I was a rapper. It was classy. Was it Classy T? Yeah, he was out there. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I believe my old school hip hop. Come on now, yeah. I love it too.
So yeah, and so anyway, I was there, and the leasing team out front, I would listen to them answer calls and take tours. They started pulling me out on the line to serve champagne to people waiting in the model, and I'd help fill out their registration cards.
Oh, you were the go-to girl.
They called me the leasing hostess after a while.
Look at you.
So a couple months we were staffed, and it was a Saturday, and the phone's ringing, and the leasing professional was freaking out, did not know what to do. So she said to me at one point, Michelle, please just answer the phone. So I started answering the phone, and she came back from her tour and asked me what was going on, and I told her I had taken a reservation on 3 apartments.
And you was in there. And that's it. Yeah.
She was, what? She said the same thing you did, in pearls, which I still wear to this day,
look at you.
and a suit. And because I was young, they could put my hair up in a little bun, and they're like, try to look adult. Just go do that again.
Yeah. But you put your gangster. You put your street hip hop gangster into the company. You start closing deals. That's how you do it.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Had to put my big hair down at the time.
Yeah. The freeze it out and everything, and the Paul Mitchell. Yeah.
So I thought it was my side hustle while I was putting myself through college, and then I realized I love this.
Yeah, that was you.
I want to talk to people. I don't want to be in a lab.
Yeah.
On Earth.
What you thinking?
That's
right?
what happened.
Yeah.
Like I said, a little intensity came together.
And it was supposed to happen.
Yes.
Divine timing. I have a story. I know each experience builds you up. You heard that, ladies? What her way she looks.
That's right.
I'm not taking no other answer but that. And that's how we're going to roll with it.
That's
Because
right.
you know what? Without that street talk, you're not going to get as far as you want in precision. Because I was the same way when I first came here. I was a very shy girl from New York that just did hair.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came here, my first gig was selling that fake perfume. That fake perfume in the boxes. Everybody come to. I was one of her. I was 20 a lot of people judging book by their. It was one guy I kept down to my last 2 bottles. I said, I'm just gonna ask this man, do he want to smell good for today? And he said, I'll buy all the in the box. I didn't even have any money because I'm in the. I said, you know what? I'm changing my swag. Gifted the same way. I became my own better entrepreneur. entrepreneur.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And then I did my promotional company and Sunray Entertainment, and I was helping artists promote their music, the ones that was really known.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
1998.
That's amazing.
I've been in pop. A
Very
lot
cool.
of gigs.
Yeah,
They was nobody. I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
we build, we add. That's a
Yeah.
good thing, and we're supposed to meet at this time in life.
I agree.
Yeah, us hip hop pioneers, girls. Okay, for the hip hop
Girl power.
era.
Yeah.
That's right. Boss Lady energy. We got the stripes to show it. Yeah,
That's right.
but I'll follow up later, and and probably come through the warehouse maybe by Friday.
That'd be
I
amazing.
can squeeze through there. Yeah, because I got to come on the Alexander side with my son. And
See you again.
yes, I would love to see you.
This was wonderful.
Do
Thank
you have
for having
anything
me.
that you want to give them, some boss lady energy?
Oh my gosh, to give you boss lady energy, I would just say that this is what I'm inspired to share right now. It's not about education. It's not always about some of the things, nor those things. And watching my mother is more has provided more value in my career and propelling my career than any of those elements and things. And I would also say that there have been more Wharton, Princeton, and Harvard graduates that have hired me to street smarts and the ethics that you're talking about.
That's right.
Keep being you, be true to yourself, push.
Tune in for our next interview and stay tuned, because this is Topic Tuesday with Sunny Smiles on the Sunny Smiles Show on iBelieve Network, where belief meets the mic. Y'all have a great day. Ciao.